Imagine for a moment that your feet are trying to tell you a secret, one that could reveal the hidden story of your liver's health. Most people never think of their feet as messengers of what's happening deep inside their body. But what if I told you that the shape, color, temperature, and even the smell of your feet could be sending important warning signals? Today, we're going to explore something fascinating: how the feet can give you powerful clues about your liver's condition, sometimes long before other symptoms appear. Now, let's make one thing very clear right from the start. This is not about diagnosing liver disease on your own. Only proper medical tests can do that. But understanding these signs can help you spot potential red flags and take action early before things progress into something more serious. The journey of blood in your body is incredible. Your heart works tirelessly, pumping life into every corner of you, including the furthest points like your feet. The liver, sitting quietly under your ribs, plays a vital role in keeping that blood clean, balanced, and full of nutrients. But when the liver starts struggling, it can set off a chain reaction that shows up in some of the most unexpected places. Poor circulation, for example, is often one of the earliest visible hints. You might notice small red or brown dots scattered around your lower legs, sometimes shiny, sometimes dull. They can be tiny like freckles or larger and more irregular. This often points to circulation issues, which can be linked to liver stress. Of course, it might also be connected to other conditions like diabetes, but in many cases, liver function plays a big role. Your feet and lower legs are the farthest points from your heart, so if there's a problem with your vascular system, whether from liver issues, heart challenges, or both, these areas tend to show it first. That's why people with advanced diabetes often have foot and hand problems. The tiny nerves and blood vessels in these distant areas are more vulnerable to damage. If the blood isn't flowing freely, waste products can build up, tissues don't get enough oxygen, and changes start to appear on the skin. Another clue comes in the form of spider veins, also known as spider nevi. These fine, web-like blood vessels can spread across the lower legs, sometimes looking like little red starbursts. They often develop when the liver is struggling and estrogen levels are higher than they should be. Excess estrogen has a direct effect on the blood vessels, weakening them and making them more visible. Alongside spider veins, you might also see varicose veins bulging under the skin, another sign of strain on the vascular system. If you've ever had cracked heels, you know how uncomfortable and stubborn they can be. But did you know that persistent cracks on the heels can be linked to nutrient deficiencies that start in the liver? The liver produces bile, which is essential for digesting and absorbing fats. Without enough bile, your body struggles to absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, as well as essential fatty acids like omega-3s. Vitamin A and E are crucial for skin health, and omega-3s keep skin supple and hydrated. When the liver isn't doing its job well, you might find your heels dry, brittle, and prone to splitting. Sometimes, the clues are not visible but felt. For example, itching on the bottom of your foot can point toward a congested liver. This may happen when bile isn't flowing properly, causing a buildup of substances that irritate nerve endings. You might also experience pain or tenderness in the soles of your feet, which is often mistaken for plantar fasciitis but can sometimes be traced back to liver function. Even a burning sensation, commonly referred to as hot feet, can be another indicator. Your sense of smell can also get involved in this detective work. If your feet have an unusually strong odor, it might not just be from sweat or shoes. The liver is one of your body's main detoxifying organs. When it's overwhelmed, waste products can build up in the bloodstream and exit through the skin, producing unpleasant smells. This is often a sign that your entire elimination system, liver, kidneys, and colon, is under pressure. When one of these systems is struggling, the others are usually not far behind. Another striking sign is something called pitting edema. This happens when you press your finger into the skin of your lower leg or foot and a dent remains for several seconds. This is caused by fluid buildup, often linked to poor liver function, though heart and kidney problems can also play a role. Swelling from fluid retention can make shoes feel tighter and walking less comfortable. Then there's toenail fungus. While fungus might seem like just a local problem, it can be a reflection of deeper issues. People with liver problems often have imbalances in their gut microbiome, which can lead to fungal overgrowth on the skin and nails. This same imbalance can contribute to dandruff, psoriasis, and other skin conditions. In some cases, you might notice that the nail bed loses its healthy pink color and turns pale or even white, another sign of reduced circulation. Now, the big question, what causes the liver to start failing in the first place? There's rarely one single cause. Medications can take a toll over time, especially when used in high doses or for long periods. Diet is another major factor. High sugar intake, especially in the form of high fructose corn syrup, is incredibly damaging to the liver. Processed and heavily cooked foods, lacking in fresh nutrients and enzymes, force the liver to work harder. A diet low in vegetables means fewer antioxidants to protect your cells, and if you combine that with junk food, you have a recipe for trouble. Alcohol, of course, is a well-known liver toxin. Excessive protein can also strain the liver, creating nitrogen waste that must be processed. So what can you do to support your liver? It starts with reducing the load, cutting down on sugars, alcohol, and processed foods. Focus on eating fresh vegetables, especially leafy greens and cruciferous veggies like broccoli and Brussels sprouts, which help stimulate detoxification enzymes. Include healthy fats from sources like fish, avocados, and olive oil to support bile production and nutrient absorption. Give your liver regular breaks from digestion by avoiding constant snacking and considering intermittent fasting, which can give your body more time to repair and regenerate. Over time, as your liver function improves, you might notice changes in your feet. The redness, swelling, or spider veins may fade. Your heels may become softer and smoother. The burning or itching sensations may ease. This is your body's way of saying thank you, showing you outwardly the progress happening inside. The amazing thing is that our bodies are incredibly resilient. The liver has a remarkable ability to heal, even after years of strain, if given the right conditions. By paying attention to the subtle clues your feet are giving you, you can catch problems earlier, make adjustments to your lifestyle, and help protect not just your liver, but your entire circulatory and detoxification systems. Your feet are more than just what carries you from place to place. They are storytellers, quietly revealing the state of your inner health to anyone who knows how to listen.